Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have a couple random battles here, just to kind of fill the void until, I get, like, actual battles slash more than, I think, 2 teams? I think I'm up to 2 teams at this point. I'm pretty sure I am. But, yeah. I have, as you can see, some Pokebank Legends. I got lucky. I got really lucky. Some people had them. And so they gave them to me, which is fantastic. So, yeah, as you can see, first battle, Thunderous T, Greninja, and Charizard Mega X. Second battle, Keldeo, Thunderous T, and Charizard Mega X as well. And I'm just going to be dead honest here. First battle is probably the better of the two, so we'll start off nice and strong with this first battle. So, he's going to lead off with Aegislash. I'm kind of worried as Thunderous T, because I don't know what he's going to do, so I just decided to Volt Switch here. Maybe I could have gone for a Thunderbolt, because judging by how much that Choice Specs Volt Switch did, Thunderbolt probably would have been 2-hit KO, and I was pretty safe, but I'm pretty sure he had a ground Pokemon that I was kind of afraid of. Anyway, right here, he's going to switch and go for the Shadow Ball, which is, I don't know, rather interesting. So I know which set he is now, which is good, and it's on, arguably, I don't know, one of the most cost-effective Aegislash sets, and I'm not sure why I didn't see this coming. I should have seen a Keen Shield coming. And, yeah, unfortunately, this is a physical Greninja, so, of course, I'm going to end up doing contact moves, so, yeah, unfortunately, I make my own attack harshly fall, which isn't the greatest, so I am going to go ahead and switch out here really quickly, because, obviously, I'm not going to be doing really any damage to him now. I'm going to bring in Charizard, who is going to take a Sacred Sword. A little bit interested as to why he went for the Sacred Sword and not, I don't know, the Shadow Ball slash Shadow Sneak, because I mean I could have also stayed in, which was an absolute possibility. And right here I am going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and switch into my Mega Charizard X. So he's gonna have a little fun right here. And then yeah, again he's going to stance change and go for Cane Shield, which is okay because I kind of had a hunch he was going to do that, so I didn't exactly go for Flare Blitz. I went for Earthquake on the off chance he didn't actually do that, just in case. And so, I kind of figure he's probably going to switch out. There's a semi-strong chance, but, we can't really risk it because it is an Aegislash. So, I go for the Earthquake right here, and then he's going to go for the Volt Switch, I guess expecting me to switch out into something. I don't know why I would really fear a Rotom W with a Charizard X. Like, that's not really something that I would really fear. So, right here, I go for Outrage, and thankfully, Game Freak did not make Cresselia Fairy type, or else this would be a pointless move. So that Outrage does a decent amount. Flare Blitz obviously would have done a lot more, but of course I'm not going to go for a Flare Blitz on a Rotom W, because that'd just be stupid. So 2 Outrages, take it down pretty low, actually. And he's carrying the Rocky Helmet, which is actually, honestly, a genius idea, because Cresselia is going to fear a lot of physical up-in-your-face attacks, and Cresselia does go for the Ice Beam. And I'm low enough that, unfortunately, it does KO my Charizard X, but that's okay, because now that I know the rest of his team, Thunderous T can pretty much just take over at this point, because he really has nothing to resist, Choice Specs Thunderbolt, so I'm pretty safe to go for it. So he's going to bring in Aegislash, I guess, as Death Fodder. I can't see any other reason that he would bring in Aegislash, and this is kind of just going to be like the last 3 turns of this battle right here, because Thunderous T is going to go ahead and Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Does take out a lot. I was worried that maybe his Rotom W was Choice Specs, but, probably not, because it outsped me. Don't exactly remember speed tiers, but I think naturally Thunderous T is faster, so if that was Choice Specs, and he did actually just end up outspeeding me, that's really unfortunate. But, yeah, as you can see, Choice Specs Thunderous T is still absolute monster from 5th gen that just makes a reappearance here in 6th gen, so that's absolutely fantastic. Now, for the next battle, it's going to be a little bit different. So, this is going to be interesting. So, he's going to lead off with a Azumarill. So I'll lead off with Thunderous T. And clearly this is not a favorable matchup for him. I just thought Thunderous T was the best bet because Volt Switch and stuff. It lets me switch out into anything, because he didn't really have anything to resist the Volt Switching like this, so, I was pretty safe to go for it. And as such, I do roll for the Volt Switch as Blissey comes in, and thankfully again, Game Freak did not make Blissey, Fairy type, because then it would have been it would have been able to take some Keldeo Secret Sword hits. Fortunately, because that's not the case, I know I'm still kind of fearing that Secret Sword would not outright KO, so I do go for a Calm Mind. Probably a Secret Sword would outright KO, and that would have been fine. But again, the Calm Mind may actually have taken a factor of something else in here that, we'll discuss later. So I do go for the Calm Mind just to guarantee that it is going to be an Oko, because I know after one Calm Mind, Blissey's pretty dead, since I am running Leftovers on my Keldeo and not, Life Orb, because it is a Calm Mind need set. So, yeah, I was pretty sure that one Calm Mind would allow me to take out Blissey with a Secret Sword. Looks like I'm right. So, Blissey's gone, which is really good, because I only really had Charizard X in this battle to go ahead and deal with it had I had to actually bring in a physical attacker, and I'm sure Charizard X's would have been enough, because Stab, Tough Claws, boosted Flare Blitz would do a lot of damage. So Zapdos is going to come in. Keldeo is naturally faster than Zapdos, so I am going to be able to get off his Scald, which is awesome. And he goes for the Thunderbolt. I thought Keldeo was dead here. But Keldeo's going to make a little surprise, I think. Yeah, so this is like where the Calm Mind factoring in probably made a difference. It let me live that Thunderbolt, and I thought I would die to Toxic this turn. But I live with that clutch 1 HP. That one. I don't think I've ever gotten so lucky in Pokemon ever before. Like, Nyx's Curse is a thing, but it did not happen there. No crits, no paralysis. I live with 1 HP. It's all good. Keldeo manages to take out Zapdos, which is good because that means I don't exactly have to worry about it. I probably wouldn't have had to really worry about it anyway because I had Thunder's Tea. So, it was not one of the big threat things that I was really worried about. Really, I was worried about, Thunder's Tea being dead when Azumarill was out. So, fortunately, I did manage to save Thunder's Tea till then. And, yeah, Thunderbolt's going to happen. That's going to take out Azumarill. And, just, 2 quick random matchup battles. I thought it would be interesting. I'm kind of in the process of breeding a whole bunch of things right now. So, that's a thing that's going on right now. I'm breeding a lot of things and hoping that all those things, I get a good, mixture of stuff. Like, I bred, I think it's a 5 IV Unburdened Jolly Hawlucha, or it might be Adamant, since it does have Unburden. But I'm pretty sure it's Jolly, since we don't really have good access to Flying Gem right now. So, that is unfortunate. And then I think I bred, a 4 IV Abra, because I got almost 5 IVs, and I'm like, you know what? It's only missing HP and I think attack or something like that, and it's really not going to matter. So I have a 4 IV Abra as well. And then a few other things, I'm just kind of breeding for fun. It's actually really, really fun to breed. And, having lots of fun with that. Probably going to have some teams cranked out, hopefully with nicknames. And, of course, random matchup, you can't really see the nicknames anyway. But, hopefully we get some actual battles going on. So that can be a thing, and we can have lots of fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed the 2 random battles. It was just kind of showcasing the fact that I have a couple Pokebank Legends, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, Thunder's Tea and Keldeo are definitely still big threats this gen. Definitely going to be interesting. So, we'll see you guys on the next battle, moveset of the week, whatever ends up happening. But, yeah, we'll see you guys later.